Welcome to Innovation Explorers. Experience the captivating realm of innovation, design, science, and technology. What exactly is Starlink? A satellite constellation system called Starlink seeks to provide worldwide internet access. This technique is best suited for remote, geographically isolated places with poor or non-existent internet connectivity. Starlink, a project by SpaceX to build a global broadband network, uses a constellation of LEO satellites to deliver high-speed internet access. Elon Musk created SpaceX, also known as Space Exploration Technologies Corp., as a privately held manufacturer of rockets and spacecraft in 2002. How does Starlink function? The satellite internet service technology that Starlink uses has been around for a while. A satellite system sends radio signals over the void of space to transfer internet data instead of using cable technology like fiber optics. Starlink users on Earth receive data from satellites in space after receiving signals from ground stations. Each Starlink satellite has a flat body and a weight of 573 pounds. The Falcon 9 rocket from SpaceX has room for up to 60 satellites. Starlink aims to build a low-latency space network that supports edge computing on Earth. In particular, while low latency is a key need, building a global network in space is not an easy task. To address this need, SpaceX has suggested a constellation of about 42,000 tablet-sized satellites in low orbit. Tight network coverage is produced by the CubeSats, small satellites that are frequently utilized in LEO, and low latency is produced by their low Earth orbit. However, there are a few rivals to Starlink in the quest for space, including OneWeb, HughesNet, Viasat, and Amazon. Since 1996, HughesNet has offered signal coverage from 22,000 miles in the air. However, Starlink takes a somewhat different tack and offers the following enhancements. Starlink makes use of thousands of small satellites as opposed to a few big ones. LEO satellites, which orbit the planet at only 300 miles above sea level, are used by Starlink. Internet speeds and latency are increased by this reduced geostationary orbit. In order to send signals between satellites and lessen reliance on several ground stations, the newest Starlink satellites contain laser communication components. In the near future, SpaceX plans to launch up to 40,000 satellites, ensuring complete global and remote satellite coverage with fewer service interruptions. Starlink has the benefit of being a part of SpaceX, which regularly undertakes partner launches in addition to flying Starlink satellites. Due to the significant costs involved, other satellite internet providers might not be able to plan routine satellite launches. What is the speed of Starlink's internet? Through a network of tiny satellites that may provide internet speeds of up to 150 megabits per second, Mbps, Starlink provides unlimited high-speed data. Within the next few months, SpaceX intends to double this rate. In the first quarter of 2022, Starlink recorded its fastest median download speed at 160 Mbps in Lithuania, according to a recent speed test by Ookla. Additionally, Starlink measured 91 Mbps in the United States, 97 Mbps in Canada, and 124 Mbps in Australia. The fastest satellite internet service in North America was Starlink in Mexico, with a median download speed of 105.91 Mbps. According to the speed test, upload speeds in the United States have decreased by at least 33%, from 16.29 Mbps in the first quarter of 2021 to 9.33 Mbps in the second. The website for Starlink claims that in most places, it provides fast speeds and latency as low as 20 milliseconds. Where can I get Starlink? With limited coverage, Starlink now offers service to 36 countries. By the end of 2023, the business wants to extend service throughout the rest of the continental United States. Although several nations, such as Pakistan, India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, are listed as coming soon on Starlink's coverage map, the company currently has no intentions to provide services to many other nations, such as Russia, China, Cuba, and North Korea. What is the price of Starlink? The following 3 internet bundles are available from Starlink. Starlink Online. This plan, which is intended for domestic usage, costs $110 each month in addition to $599 for the hardware upfront. Starlink Company. Along with better internet speeds, the business plan offers double the antenna capacity of the home option. With a $2,500 one-time equipment fee, it costs $500 per month. June 2022 will see the U.S. SpaceX has been given permission by the Federal Communications Commission to use Starlink with moving vehicles, such as trucks, ships, airplanes, and recreational vehicles. The Starlink RV service is now available to travelers for $135 per month, plus $599 for the necessary hardware. Users can check the availability of service in their area by entering their address on Starlink's website to submit a service request. If the service is not yet accessible there, Starlink will give an estimated arrival date. The majority of consumers' waitlists have been extended into early 2023, and most people stay on them for months. Starlink responds to service requests in the coverage areas where service is currently offered on a first-come, first-served basis. A customer can pre-order Starlink through its website and secure a slot for service in exchange for a refundable $99 deposit. How many space-based Starlink satellites are there? As of July 24, 2022, SpaceX had carried out 33 Starlink launches, totaling 53 satellite launches. This comes after the successful deployment of 46 Starlink satellites into orbit on July 22, 2022. The business has put about 3,000 satellites in low Earth orbit so far. Astronomers are concerned about the size and scope of the Starlink project because they worry that the bright, circling objects will obstruct their ability to observe the cosmos. And spaceflight safety specialists are also concerned because they currently consider Starlink to be the main source of collision risk in Earth's orbit. Additionally, some experts are concerned that the amount of metal that will be burning up in the atmosphere as old satellites are deorbited may cause unforeseen changes to the climate of the globe.